What's up, everyone? Welcome to Union Gaming. This is your host, Roz. As always, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Patreon, and TikTok, all at Union Gaming. Alright, guys, welcome to part 8 of my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough for the PlayStation 5. Should be exciting. So we're picking up where we left off with a level 8 character in Fig's office. We're not currently tracking anything. New quest available. Open the quest log. Okay. Complete main quest. Complete assignments. Okay. See what else we got here. I didn't know we could claim rewards this way. Gear, inventory. Unequipped. Okay. Alright, let's go to quests anyway. Herbology class. Okay, we gotta track all of these, huh? Great. Alright, let's go chase the golden fucking thing again. 178. Ooh, L.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogswart as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Alright, I think I just got a fucking ton of quests here. World map. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, so... Oh my god. Alright, so... I've discovered almost fucking nothing, it looks like. Oh my god. This looks huge. Continue. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. All the quests. Okay, let's just... Alright, we got all these quests now. Alright, now this is starting to feel more like an actual game. Although, I'm not a big fan that I can only track one quest at a time, because what if I'm really close to another one? Right now. Maybe I should just... I mean, I could just track them and figure out which one is the closest and then do it. And yeah.
I heard an Exora lives in a hamlet outside of Hogswart.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't even know what that is, but...
She growing Punja's onion again.
Well...
morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now,
Yeah.
today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Tug.
Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil!
It's ridiculous. That doesn't need to happen even in the game.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Plant people are
Now,
always
for our
hippies.
next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went Jeff.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neeb. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Well, I mean, they're called the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of the... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I'm imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with.
That's true.
I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
We'll go back to Professor Garlic. Need to find Professor Parsley. And oregano, too.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I. Plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only
I do wonder about Professor...
Make anything grow. We must first understand it.
Okay, we are...
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alright. See what else we got here. Quests. One assignment. Cross wands. Spell combination. Come on, get out of the way, you single filing slowpokes. I'm sure someone out there is going to be like, well, why don't you travel by flu? I don't know how to do that, so fuck you. Yeah, this game is beautiful, but, and I know I'm playing it on one of an easier setting, but it's I don't know how to describe it. It's not very difficult. It's not very fun either. I mean, other than the aesthetic. I mean, the Harry Potter nerds are going to love it. I personally don't like Harry Potter. I think I think this game could be so much better too. I can already.
Protego. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Aha! That makes sense. Dragon thing.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
We have anything that can do anything with that? We got Repario. No, we don't have anything yet. Okay. Let's keep going. Creepy.
Future champion coming through.
Practice on the training dummy. Okay.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one.
Okay.
Accio. Incendio.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Okay.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Jesus.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
I would too. It was just a dummy.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Okay.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Yeah.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'm taking a Tawny with me.
Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 on 2. That seems fair.
Accio. Reparo. You're better than that. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Come on. Reparo. Incendio.
Give them what for.
Expelliarmus!
Reparo.
The one.
Incendio.
There goes my way.
Reparo. Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Incendio. Protego. Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Yeah, me too.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Of course I did. I'm just getting started.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh no. Ooh, not level 9 already? Yeah. We're on autosave here.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Okay. See, you're a little bit pissy that I'm winning, or... Alright, so... Potions class. Oh, I gotta dodge shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Potions class. I am starting to get very familiar with kind of the way Hogwarts is. I just don't know where the stuff's at. I'm starting to recognize certain places again.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Okay. Potions class. Wonderful. Yeah, walk in there like the big dick on campus, dude.
Desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never never know when you might need it.
True.
Please begin.
Mortar and pestle.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Ooh. Stirring the cauldron in a clockwise manner. So here's my problem is, if you have this giant fucking pot and you only get that tiny little fucking bottle out of it, what's the rest of the stuff used for?
I've not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
It was a
And
step-by-step
from
instructions.
recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okay. His office is up here.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay. We got fruit for feather.
Keep your potion station.
Ashwinder eggs.
Revelio.
Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Brewing time. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of a cooldown so you don't abuse the system just by spamming a button. Adds a little bit of realism to the game. Which is kind of cool right now. I bet you when I'm getting ready to stock up for my final boss fight, this is going to piss me right the fuck off.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
thought he was
surprised you had the
confessing.
time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Shit, he saw.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Let's go to my quests again. Guess we'll have to go and do this one.
Ugh, my rope.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Yeah, well, you suck. So.
What are you up to now? Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Here you fucking psycho. Yes!
I don't think owls make very good pets.
Jesus. It's a long ways away. Locked, okay. It's starting to feel kind of new world-ish. At least I'm not cutting down trees and shit yet.
Revelio. Accio.
Some more moonstone there. I have a feeling I'm going to need that.
Revelio.
Ooh, what is this? These are... We got some... Alright, this looks like we're kind of out in our open now a little bit. We're like almost ready to Okay.
Accio.
Another moonstone.
Revelio.
I can just keep casting that until I see shit that doesn't make me want to cast it. We're running along in our automobile. Such a long way to go.
Incendio.
Oh, that sheep was on fire. Ah, oh, Roz, leave the livestock alone.
Revelio.
Those are some big-ass pumpkins. Pumpkins. Those are some tiggle bitties right there.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Why? Butterflies? Okay, I don't see what he sees. But I would welcome the chance to
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
they want something I found.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
all the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
Sounds
In
good.
the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Revelio.
Oh, dragonfly of some sort? Dragonflies. Okay, gotcha.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time.
Oh man, they got their masks on because of COVID.
The devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Yes, stupefy. Yeah! Just brought the thunder, bitch.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Field guide, updated new enemy type. Okay.
You'll take this student over my dead body! You're going to regret that. Novice luck.
That's another one down. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Ah, shit.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley.
Okay,
She's
so...
a traveling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Alright, so we have a gay couple in this game. But if you play this game, you're transphobe. Makes perfect sense, alright?
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Seems a bit tedious.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo.
Nope.
Revelio.
You got the Mallowsweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink. Incendio.
Okay.
How beautiful! What a day!
Revelio.
Hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I need.
Alright guys, this is where we are going to save the game. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Patreon, and TikTok, all at Union Gaming. Until next time, guys, this is Roz saying peace out.